Hello and welcome into today's edition of the Arizona State Sun Devils Insider Podcast. My name is Kevin and I am the lead beat writer for Arizona State Sun Devils on SI, and I am so grateful to be joining you once again today. We are officially 5 weeks out from the start of the Arizona State football season in the 2025 calendar year. As of this recording, Saturday afternoon, and I could not be more excited to cover the Arizona State football program this season, along with obviously the other sports. But football is the most anticipated program of the 26 NCAA sponsored athletic programs within the Arizona State circuit, and for good reason. As we all know, they finished last season ranked 7th in the AP poll after nearly defeating Texas in the college football playoff quarterfinals, and they returned 17 starters out of 22. They return 10 of 11 defensive starters and 7 of 11 offensive starters. That should bode very, very well for their prospects in the 2025 season, alongside bringing in several impact transfers. The coaching staff is nearly 100% intact compared to what it was last year, and the Sun Devils' outlook this season is very, very strong. They just need to go out and take care of business all 12 games, and let's leave it at that before the games start. And I could not, once again, before we start, I could not be more grateful for your support each and every single day. Before we start, please follow me on X/Twitter at khiggs_21 if you get the opportunity to do so. Your support means the absolute world to me, and let's get started in today's episode. So, as you know, we've been doing ASU on SI has been doing a position group preview, and today we are going to do linebacker. The linebacker group within the Arizona State program could be one of the strongest position groups overall on a roster that's, you can argue, it's top 10 to 15 in the nation right at this moment. Obviously, one of the best quarterbacks in college football in Sam Leavitt, an improved wide receiver room with one of the best wide receivers in college football in Jordan Tyson, a tight end room that is extremely underrated with players such as AJ Ia and Jaden Fortier, in supplement of all Big 12 selection Shimon Mateer. The running back room is very, very talented. The safety room, the cornerback room, the defensive line. There's really not many holes they can pick on this Arizona State team at the moment. There's some minor flaws, but for the most part, the overarching theme of the Arizona State roster is that it's supremely talented. It's as deep as it's been in a decade in Tempe, and the player development is second to none from Kenny Dillingham and staff. And that extends to the running back room. The running backs, I mean, not the linebackers, my mistake. Going into the season, we all know about Keyshawn Elliott. He recorded over 100 tackles at New Mexico State in 2023. He was a very strong playmaker both on and off the ball, and provided great, great run support. He transferred to Arizona State from New Mexico State ahead of the 2024 season. He quickly became a leader within the Arizona State defense, and he's probably going to be the leader of the second level of the Arizona State defense in 2025. There's a chance for him to take a big step forward when it comes to creating turnovers, when it comes to generating more tackles, when it comes to playing in the run support game. The potential is there for him to completely break out, be an all Big 12 selection this season, and possibly work his way into the NFL. I fully believe that potential is there. It's just a matter of we see it on a week by week basis. And Jordan Crook. Jordan Crook is a resurgent player on the Arizona State roster. That is probably the word that I would use. He came to Arizona State as a transfer from Arkansas, kind of underappreciated on that Arkansas team, didn't get a lot of run, and when he did, he was fairly maligned by the Arkansas fan base. That's putting it mildly. But he came to Arizona State and formed a dynamic tandem with Keyshawn Elliott almost overnight. And now Crook goes into the season as one of the best off-ball linebackers in the Big 12, even if he is a little undersized. He really did have several games where he impacted the contest. We look at the Brigham Young game. He intercepted Jake Retzloff. He deflected a pass. Kansas State, he recorded 9 total tackles. He didn't record a sack or a forced fumble this season or last season, but he was very, very active inside of the linebacker group, and he is starting for a reason. He is a very disruptive player. He plays well off of Elliott, as I said previously, and there's a lot to like about his game going into his senior season. And as for the guys that will get rotational playing time, Cyrus Fiaseu, out of Henderson, Nevada, he spent his first 2 seasons at San Diego State. In the 2023 season, he was extremely impressive for the Aztecs. 5 passes defensed, 5.5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles. He wasn't nearly as disruptive at Arizona State when it came to creating chaos. He didn't record a sack. He didn't record a forced fumble. But one of the very first plays of the Arizona State season last year, he recorded a pick 6 against Wyoming, as you all remember. That was really the play that set the tone for the 2024 Sun Devils. Really showed people that this Sun Devils team was not like the previous ones. They were much faster, much more physical, much deeper, and that's what resulted in a near college football playoff victory. And Fiaseu, phenomenal run support. He just is a pro's pro. There's a lot to love about his game as well. And then when you look at the depth behind those guys, you look at Tate Romney. Tate Romney transferred to ASU from BYU, and that's not something Brigham Young fans are very keen of, but he was impactful in the 2023 season, even if Arizona State did not have a very successful season from a team perspective. He had a successful individual season. He missed most of last year with an injury, but the linebacker room is looking very, very stout right now between Keyshawn Elliott, between Cyrus Fiaseu, between Jordan Crook. And then you throw in guys such as Martell Hughes, Caleb McCullough. There's a lot to like. So, wait, McCullough, his eligibility's out. Oops. The Arizona State Sun Devils are stout at nearly every position. Linebacker is no exception, and the season is just over a month away. That's the first chance you'll get to see the linebacker unit in 2025, coached by A.J. Cooper. There's some exciting recruits there coming along in 2026, so it can be assumed that the string of success at the position will continue. And Arizona State, Northern Arizona, August 30th. I'm so excited for that, and thank you so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you tomorrow.